Welcome to Tourism Northern Ireland's TED programme of webinars. And today we're going to look at using Google to market your tourism business. My name is Ciaran Connolly and I'm from an agency called Profile 3 and we specialise in Google rankings. So today we're going to look at how you can improve your destination profile, how you can improve your ranking and generate more leads to your business. We're really going to focus on Google Maps and Google My Business because they're obviously so important, but they're also very closely tied. So Google Maps is what consumers see. And you log in as a business owner into Google My Business to update things like your opening hours or your services. So they're both combined. We're going to look at some ideas on how you can get extra organic traffic. And organic traffic is basically traffic that you don't pay for. It'll come from appearing in Google search or appearing in Google Maps, for example. We're really going to recommend that you would spend approximately 2 hours per month updating what you're going to learn today in your business. So what I would suggest is you put this in the calendar, and every one day a month, maybe it's the last Monday of the month, you'll have 2 hours booked in where you go and actually review your notes from this webinar today. And that's mainly going to be focused on updating your Google Map profile. And you're going to get an overview of how Google works in general. So why focus on Google? Well, Google have over, they've over 30 products, but 9 of those have over 1 billion users. And we're going to look at Google Maps, which has over 1 billion users per month. And these are the official stats from Google. Google Search, which has 7 billion searches every single day. And just wanted to highlight what we're not covering in today's video, but it is going to be in another video on the Tourism Northern Ireland's YouTube channel. So do subscribe and you'll get notified when this is published in the weeks ahead. YouTube have 2 billion monthly active users. And again, if you consider that and compare it to Facebook, with its 2.2 billion monthly active users versus YouTube with 2 billion, how much time do you spend on each platform and pushing your business forward? A very quick overview at looking at the online search traffic. So what we see here is the green bar is actually Google Chrome, and that is the number of searches or how many people are using Google Chrome. Again, a Google product where people search online, and that's between 60 and 70% of the global market share in browsers is taken up by Google, which is again incredible. We can see Apple near the bottom, Safari, and all the other browsers that people use, Firefox, and many more. But Google Chrome dominates search, and that's again why we want to focus on that today. This is an interesting stat that Google have released, and what they're saying is that when we look at our mobile device, that 76% of people who search for something on their smartphone, something nearby, for example, maybe they're looking for some food, a restaurant, so restaurant nearby or restaurant in Belfast, if I'm in Belfast, or things to do in, 76% of those people will actually visit a business within 24 hours, which is incredible. And actually a third of those will actually purchase, so they'll actually buy something. So again, the local search marketing and where you appear in that is critical for your business, for your visitors and your sales. So what we've done here is I went and searched for my business in Google, and this is a page view of what I find. And what I'd recommend is, again, when this webinar is over, that you actually open your browser and type in your own business name. So basically what we want to do is audit your business profile in Google, because this is what your customers do. So again, how many times do you do this? And this is back to your monthly check. So once a month, this is point 1, you want to audit your business in Google. So do a search of your brand name and see what comes up, just to make sure that everything is positive and as you would expect. And do you own position 1 for your brand name? So again, here I can see my website, and then we've got Twitter posts from our Twitter profile. We've our YouTube channel, we have some videos from our channel and from other channels, and then we've review sites. So again, it's all positive, it all looks good. And then of course on the right hand side of this we'd see our Google Map profile as well. And does that look good? So you really want to have a look at all of that. What's the first impression that a customer will see when they actually go to Google and look for your business? And hence point 1 on your list to do once a month. So Google Maps, it's 15 years old. Incredible, time flies on the internet. But they've been building this product for many years, and now it's something that everyone uses. So the benefits of using Google Maps, well, why would we really consider or worry about it? It's so easy to use. So you can set up a Google Map profile and you can get immediate access to customers. And that's the same as on any of these social networks, Facebook, YouTube, or any of these other platforms that other people own, other businesses own. Once you create your profile, you can actually get traffic straight away if you do things right. So you don't have to worry about building a website or how many pages you've set up. All that is taken care of. Actually, Google Maps encourages people to book directly with you and not through third-party booking agents. So, for example, if you're a restaurant, you can actually book or have someone book a room or book a dinner. And if you're a hotel, people can actually book a room. So you can actually put in the links to your booking platform within Google Maps, which is great. So it really feels like Google Maps is being or trying to be an OTA, so an online travel agent, where you can actually see a property and then actually make a booking through that. But it's also working on being a social network, and I'll explain a little bit more on that as we get through the presentation. Obviously, your name, address, and phone number. It's called NAP. Very important that you have this right on your Google Map profile and also on your website if you have one, because Google is actually trying to verify that your business is real and they need to match. But also for customers, if you've got an address in your Google Map profile that's different from your website, it's going to confuse real customers, not only just the Google bots as well. Google have produced a very helpful marketing pack, and you can find that there's a URL. So it's the marketingkit.withgoogle.com, and in that you'll find posters for Windows, profiles for social media posts, so you can actually put in some text into it and take the post and post it onto your social media, and more information to print again and put on your windows and your doors of your location. So again, it's a great resource, so do check it out. So why is having an optimized or a Google Maps profile very important? Well, this is research done by a very incredible SEO company called Moz. And what they found in their research is that the #1 impact of your ranking of your website is your Google My Business signals. So it equated to 25% of the impact on your website ranking. And then the third thing they found, the third most important thing, was review signals. So if you remember, reviews are part of Google Maps as well, and that's 15%. So we have 25% for your Google My Business profile and 15% for reviews. That's 40% in total impact on your website rankings. So these are critical to your website being found, never mind being found in Google Maps. So it is very, very important that you optimize your Google Map profile and think of how all these Google assets combine together. So for example, here's a search that I've done here, and it's restaurants in Belfast. So do you appear, if someone was generically searching for your service or your product in Google, will you appear here? And why do businesses appear here and yours don't? So again, we'll find that these profiles are complete, that they've got reviews, that they are regularly being updated, and people are engaging on them, and that helps them rank and appear in search. So we want to make sure that your business is doing the exact same in this instance. So here's an example. So if I, as a customer, open up my Google Map app on my phone, and again, you can do this and follow along as we go. So if you get your phone and open up your Google Map device, you'll see that they've updated recently the actual layout of the app. And when I sign in, I will see at the bottom here, I can see explore, commute, saved, contribute, and updates. But I've opened my app now in Belfast, and it's already given me examples or some ideas of where I can eat and drink this week. So there I've got 3 examples straight away. And then I'm seeing the latest photos from Belfast. So it's back to my point that this is like a social network, which you'd never consider. And then I have a second screen there on the right-hand side. It's actually giving me more information and telling me things are on this week. So it's saying that there's a jazz festival, for example, in these screenshots that I've taken. And this is showing what it will look in non-COVID times. But of course, there'll be events on and things will start to open up moving forward. But this is how the platform works. So it's actually showing me what's on locally. So I don't need to go to multiple websites. It's in my app that I'm using, and it's prompting. It's surfacing events that are in the app and prompting me to actually attend to book. And I can get directions to them or add them to my calendar as well. So when I open my app and go to contribute, it's actually linked to websites. So it's saying I visited the website 5 days ago. Would I like to review them? which again is incredible. Back to the Google ecosystem, it knows everything about everyone. It's showing me how many reviews my views my reviews have had. So I have 596,000 views on my reviews, so almost 600,000 views on my reviews. Now I have written over 500 reviews over many years, but it just shows you how many people are actually reading those reviews. Incredible. And then I've uploaded an awful lot of photos, and those photos have nearly had 4 million views, and they're mainly across Northern Ireland. So again, are you uploading enough photos and content around your business so people can actually look and engage with them? And then on the second screen here on the right hand side slightly, you can see here that we have news. So in the news, so it's actually pulling in brands, things to do, restaurants, hotel, travel news that are in the news that have PR going on. So back to your marketing mix. So are you doing PR? Are you getting press coverage? Are you putting out news, celebrating success? And that's actually been found by Google in search engines and then pulled into the Google Map profile, which again is incredible. So it's telling me what is in the news in Belfast. So here's the event. So I've clicked on Explore, and it's showing me upcoming events, and it's making recommendations based on where I've been, what I'm interested in, what I've searched for as well. And on the right-hand side, you can see I can select today, tomorrow, this weekend, this week, this month. And then underneath it, it's got a featured list, which again is incredible, new feature. So you can actually go in and create a list of favorites. So for example, if you're a B&B in the countryside, you can actually go in and create a list of things to do in your local area. And hopefully then when people are searching for that area, things to do, they'll actually find your own list and engage in that and see that it was you that created that. But also you can collab with other businesses, and you can create lists and they can create lists, and you can support each other in that way. So again, to build up the exposure that each brand has. So again, here's lists that have been created by users and they're being surfaced into my own profile. So it's prompting me for things to do. Again, yes, it knows my taste too well. So it's prompting here an Ulster fry, and it's an article from the internet, and it is highlighting a couple of restaurants where I can go and have an Ulster fry. And then on the right-hand side, I'm seeing 10 photo-worthy dishes. So like Instagram, it's pulling up the best photos. So are photos important to your Google Map profile? Incredibly so. It's not just Instagram. We need the picture perfect photos. Again, here's more news. It's been pulled in from the newspaper. I can see awards on CN Traveller. Again, incredible. Just that Google now is fully integrated into Google Maps. Here's an article from Discover Northern Ireland. So the best vegan restaurants in Belfast. So again, I can click through to that and have a look and see what those restaurants are. So again, all of this press coverage really impacts for people who maybe don't know the local area or looking for ideas and things to do, will click on and visit. And at all points, you can see that I'm seeing star reviews, the number of reviews and the star ratings at all points. So here we can see, very like Instagram, the photos are moving along the screen. So every couple of seconds, there's a new photo up, a new photo up, a new photo up. And most of these photos are actually user generated. They're not by the business at all. And I can, if you can notice there, I've clicked on want to go. So I've saved this into a place I want to go. I've seen the photo, went, wow, okay, I need that. And I've saved that in my want to go. So again, Google's building this profile of places I want to visit in around my local area where I am today. So you can see now, you've seen what a consumer can see in the front end of Google Maps and why it's so important, and hopefully you've had a little flick through it on your own mobile device. Now we're going into Google My Business, which is the back end of Google Maps, where you and I can control what our business looks like, and we want to talk through how you can change that and how you can update that content. So here we have the homepage when you sign in. You're going to get a little bit of information here initially at the top level, and you'll see some information about COVID as well. So COVID is going to pop in here at the moment, and hopefully as time goes, that'll disappear and we'll be focusing on more things back to normal. But this is generally what you'll see. So you see how many people have visited your brand online, how many people are searching for you, and how your posts are performing. So that's your home page. So you can go down to posts. So again, a lot of people don't actually realize you can actually post on your Google Map profile. So you can post updates, news, events, offers, and have people purchase through that, or link into purchase on your website. So you can create these things. If you have an event on a Saturday night, you can actually time that, and after that event has happened, it will disappear from your Google Map profile. So again, these are all things you can be doing. We really recommend that if you have the time, that you update your Google Map profile, your post every day. So for example, if you're posting on Twitter or Facebook, why not take the exact same post and post it in your Google Map profile? Again, show Google that you're being active and that you're giving it more content to show to people who are in your area looking for things to do. How powerful is that? So definitely recommend that you do that. Again, if we skip down, so here's some ideas. Yes. So some ideas of posts that you can actually create and content. So for your map. So social media posts, yes, if you're doing them, take them and just post them into your Google Map profile. But then we have photos. So photos are from you as a business owner. You can upload all these amazing photos, but also customers can upload their photos, and they're encouraged to by Google Maps all the time. And did you know videos can be uploaded into your Google Map profile? So you can upload a video up to 30 seconds long, and these are unlimited. So if you've got 2 or 3 years of data, photos and videos there, why don't you take them and upload them all into your Google Map profile? Customers can do it. So again, when this feature was released, I remember I was in a fish and chip shop actually after coming back from the Giant's Causeway, not that I'm in many fish and chip shops, of course, and the fish and chips came down. It was amazing, set in front of me, and I actually got the phone out and I did a little pan shot and just, I'm sure I said something, but it was maybe 10 seconds, and you can imagine the steam rising, and it looked amazing, and I uploaded that into the profile of that business, and I was just blown away, because actually now you can actually see videos, and as we get 5G and data becomes cheaper, instead of seeing photos, we might be seeing videos first. And again, you can imagine people doing a review, saying a pan shot of a bedroom and saying, look at how beautiful this is. So you can see how people can use this as opposed to just photos all the time. Again, just note that customers can upload these as well as you. So add as many of these as you can to your profile. So going back into our Google Map profile, or Google My Business profile, where we are and changing things. So you just need to make sure that all the data is updated and correct. So check your address, is it right to opening hours? Are the categories correct for your business? Because what happens is, I'd say every month or so, Google Maps are launching a new update to this, and they're adding new features, taking away some old things that aren't working. And what we find is that there is some sectors like hotels have a much more advanced portfolio of tools to use in Google My Business compared to other businesses, but they filter down into other businesses over time. So hotels and car dealers actually ironically lead the way in Google Maps, and these features then filter it down to the rest of us over time. So do check in. Back to your monthly check-in is, one, is what your profile looks like in Google, and two, signing into your Google Map profile and making sure that everything is updated. And there's our new features. Sign in and you'll find on your homepage, Google will prompt you the new features that have been added. Check your categories, as there new things to be adjusted. So here, for example, I went in and found that there was new categories that weren't there last time I was in, and I was able to add them. So it was a much better match for our profile and our business in Google Maps, which will help us rank over time. Reviews, very, very important, and you can actually share these. So here we have a short code. So you can actually, when you go in, if you haven't already set, you can actually create a short code like Facebook or Twitter, where you have your business name at the end of facebook.com. So you would have facebook.com / your business name. You can do the exact same in Google Maps now as well, and actually ask people or encourage people to generate reviews for you. So here you can see you can share this by Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, or even by email to people, and ask them, encourage them to leave their feedback on your business. In Google My Business, we can see insights into how many people have visited your business, how many people have searched for it, and we can see actually if they're looking for your business or looking for the service you offer. And again, this is really important to see, because what you're looking for is there trends here, is there opportunities that you can actually double down and enhance your service. We can see what days, and I'm sure we'll say it, yeah, what days people actually telephone. So there is here's data that shows us the most popular days for phone calls through Google Maps. So what happens is in Google Maps, people can, on mobile, they can press a button and it will automatically dive straight through to the business. And research has shown that Mondays are the most popular day for that. So people obviously thinking of I'm going to book my holiday for the weekend or book a restaurant or something. So Mondays are very busy for that. And as the week continues, it tails off. So the question is, how do you know what day is the busiest day for your business for phone calls? And why not sign in and check in your own Google My Business profile and see what's actually happening there, and it will tell you. So are you missing an opportunity? Is there a day that you need to be by the phone, for example, and there's other days you don't need to worry about it too much? So again, back to the insight. So this is interesting. Again, have a look at this in your once a month review. So I can see here in this chart, the green is direct people. So people are searching for our name, which is really strong and good. You want to see good green. Then blue is people who are searching for a service that we offer, but not searching for a name, yet they are coming to us. So I'm very happy with that as well. So people who don't know our brand yet are coming to our site. Brilliant. And then we've yellow, which is brand that people are, again, looking for a brand-related business. So again, something that we offer. And on the view below, we see how many views your photos have compared to your competitors. So the blue line here is showing how many views we have on the photos and videos in our profile versus red, which is for our competitors. So you can see we're really, really, really much better at Google Map profile. People are engaging at what we do, and therefore, without a doubt, we are getting a lot more traffic and a lot more visitors to our own business because of this. So we're really dominating our competitors here. Again, do check this out. And are you seeing something similar? And how you can enhance yours, of course, is by putting in videos, for example. Google seems to love videos at the moment. We can actually see what people are searching for your business. So again, you can search this. And you may have, if you're looking back historically, you might have, this map might actually show around the world. It might show Republic of Ireland or mainland UK or international. But maybe now it's going to show more Northern Ireland as we come out of the current stage we're in. The photos, so again, this is going back to the photo insight. So we can see that we are almost, four times more photos than our competitors on our profile. So we are really doubling down our Google Map profile, and that's been rewarded by how many people are engaging on our profile. And this is really important as well, conversions to sale from Google Maps. So 5% of Google My Business views result in either a website visit, a call, or directions to your business. So again, this is a free tool that is being used by 1 billion people a month, and you have the potential to generate leads and organic traffic to your business from it. So again, maximize that feature by basically enhancing every aspect of your profile that you can. Add your photos, add your videos, make sure that the content in it is correct. And if there's a space to use in your Google Map profile, as this maybe in a month's time or 2 months and something appears, fill it out if it's relevant for your business. It's very important, and it will give you an advantage over any competitors that aren't doing that. Reviews, as we can see here, so reply to all your reviews, do thank people. We had a client come in with 2,000 reviews and never replied to any of those reviews. And what we were suggesting is that, or saying to them, is that go back and take some time every week and reply to some of them, because actually you get an email from a reply. So if I've left a review on a brand's Google Map profile, and they reply, I'll get an email from Google saying that the company's replied. And if it was a good experience, I'm going to get, warm feelings, memories, and maybe I'll go back and book again. So do take time out and see if you've got an asset there that you can actually engage with and go back to people on. Messaging, so this is a new feature. It's been actually turned off now during COVID, but it will be switched back on. So you can activate this, but you have to answer messages within 24 hours. So again, back to Google Maps is actually a social network, a booking platform now, very, very important. And if you switch this on, you need to reply within 24 hours. So you can download the app onto your phone and you can switch off times that you're not available, but you have to reply within 24 hours if you're saying you're available, or you will lose this feature. And this is an email that you're going to get when you sign up, and this is warning you about the policies. Again, fill your profile with photos, and it'll be something like this when you do that, and you'll see how many people are viewing each of those. And you can see then from a customer's point of view what this looks like, and the best photos. Google and people will surface the best photos over time, and these may not be taken by you, but again, when someone doesn't know your brand, they can actually see, right, okay, that looks good, that's my kind of place, I want to go there. and experience that. So that's why it's so important. These are all selling your business. Here's a search here. So car dealer Belfast, I typed in again, as I mentioned, hotels and car dealers lead the way in Google Maps. So it's interesting to see what's happening here, but in Google search, we're seeing that the business name and the star ratings are coming up. So very interesting again. So back to making sure that your profile is really, really good in your Google Map profile. Why I'm thinking this is, so Google search, so what happens in Google search? People search back to that page one. Google's pulling in videos from YouTube, hence why the YouTube video marketing course is very important to watch. So that's coming on to page one. Your Google Map is on page one, so very important that you understand that and control it and do the best you can there. So it's all one thing, and these are free tools that we can leverage to grow a business. So again, here is coming in the business name and the star rating. So it doesn't show how many reviews or anything. It could be one or nothing, but I can see a 4.9, a 3.4, and a 4.6. So again, you want to be there, and you want reviews, a good star rating without a doubt. Images, again, this is research that has shown that the more images you have on your profile, the more you're updating and using your profile, the more business you're going to get from it. And this is the third point I need you to check in this, is that in a month, have you any more photos? Can you actually stop right now and walk around your business and take photos and pan videos of 10 seconds and upload them into your Google Map profile? Because if you could do that, you will get more business, more leads, more direction requests, more calls, because you rank higher than anyone else. And here, this is showing that businesses with 100+ media in the profile were having 3 times, almost 4 times more website visits, many times that on direction requests, and more than double the calls. So again, very important that you're updating and filling your profile so Google ranks it higher than anyone else. Make sure your services are updated. This will be different for all different types of business depending on the category that you've selected. So just make sure that you've enhanced this. And again, some features go and come in Google Maps. Google's always testing and making them better. If you're a small business only starting, Google actually have websites in here. Now, they're not amazing. They're not going to be fully customized, but they're a good way to start if you're a starter business now, and people probably don't realize this. So you can actually have a very basic website from your Google Map profile. But if you have a bespoke website, then don't touch this at all. Another feature here that's really interesting, so you can go in as a consumer and adjust your preferences. And at the moment, it's food and drink preferences. And why is that important? So in my app, and if you go back to your Google Map app, you will see that you can actually select what you're interested in. So I've selected tea and organic food I'm interested in, and things I'm not interested in. That'll refine what comes, what services are presented to me. So you can see here, I've got romantic over here on the right, and there's beers, and there's family friendly and fish and chips. So again, depending on what Google's made a judgment on your past behavior, you can actually enhance that, and it will serve better results to you. But what this means for you as a business is that, again, what the content you're putting into your Google Map profile is very important. So have you family friendly mentioned, for example? If you do that, do you serve juices? And is that something that you do? Is it Irish food or Spanish food that you sell? Again, having that in your profile is going to help make sure that you get the right customers who are more likely to come and purchase. Again, we see there's Irish, couldn't resist not show that. So Irish food is there, of course. There's questions and answers. So in your Google profile, you can actually be asked questions and answer them from your business. If you have a young profile and you haven't been asked any questions, you can actually go and ask yourself a question. And what I say is ask one of your most common questions, like FAQ. And so you can ask the question and then answer it. And you can do that and fill that profile out, just make your profile even bigger. So do answer questions. Again, if you don't answer them, you'll find customers will. So again, you want to have really good answers there, and the most popular question and answer will rise to the top. So you want to get in there and make sure that you control that as much as you can. And the future of Google, so we're looking at AR. So this is what the future looks like in the US at the moment in Google Maps. So you can actually get your map, your Google Maps out, and it'll be virtual reality for directions. And of course, voice marketing is coming. So how do you rank higher in Google Maps? So the key things are the distance you are to the business, or how far away that person is from your business. That is a major impacting factor. So in Google Maps, if I type in restaurants, I'm going to get restaurants in Belfast today. But if I was in Fermanagh and Enniskillen, I'm going to get, and I would type that in, I would get totally different results. Then the next most important thing is your business category. So make sure you pick that correctly. So are you a hotel? Are you a B&B? What are you? You may have other services. What is your business category? And you can choose multiple categories there as well. Complete your listing. Make sure you complete your listing. Very, very important. And go back in once a month for that 1 hour, 2 hours, and update it. And positive reviews. Make sure you're updating your reviews and replying to people. Very important. So here's the list, as I say. So can you post once a week on your Google Maps? And if you can do it more, even better. Can you reply to reviews in 24 hours, if possible? And 24 hours on the message. That is critical. Once a month, review your photos, review your whole profile, actually. Add your photos and videos, and ensure all your questions and answers are cleared. Thank you again for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos coming out from Tourism NI.